books to read if you are bored. The #1 bestseller, EmpeRoR, The Gods of War, by Eguldin Khan, ruling the world of epic adventure. It's a coincidence that there's World War going on. We can put most of the blame on Canada. During World War, international business continues. So you may be trading with your enemies. Canada has over 200 enemies, and Canada continues to trade with its enemies. Most of the world is in collusion regarding the right to conquest. Anyways, let's read more about the Gods of War, EmpeRoR. Caesar must fight his toughest battle yet, with Rome itself. Julius Caesar, fresh from triumph in Britain and Gaul, is marching on Rome with his legions of hardened veterans. His goal, to unseat Pompey, now dictator of the empire. But waging war on your own people is never easy. I repeat, waging war on your own people is never easy. And even after the city itself is taken, and Julius, Brutus, Mark, Antony, and Octavian re-enter in triumph, there are many battles left to fight. For across the empire, in Spain, Africa, Greece, across Asia Minor, there are legions loyal to Pompey. How will Caesar prevail, and at what cost? Trillions of dollars. The Gods of War is the final book in the best-selling EmpeRoR series, an epic story of rivalry and betrayal that combines history and adventure to stunning effect. A brilliant story. I wish I'd written it, says Bernard. The great events and breathtaking brutality of the times are brought lavishly to life, according to The Guardian. This book costs £6.99, UK pounds. That's the recommended price. Alright. Ruling the world of epic adventure. It's just a coincidence there's World War going on, and we can partially blame Canada. However, war has been going on for many centuries, thousands of years, according to the history books. I've only been alive since 1981. There have been many wars going on after 1981 and prior to 1981. So, talk about Canada. Canadians have generated a hate against Canada prior to 1981. World War I, World War II, World War III, Korean Wars, wars in Africa, wars in North America, wars in Europe, wars in Asia, all types of wars. So, don't blame this world war on me, blame it on other Canadians. Great men are necessary for our life, in order that the movement of world history can free itself sporadically by fits and starts from obsolete ways of living and inconsequential talk, says Jacob Burkhardt. Excuse me. Jacob Burkhardt. So he's saying that the movement of world history must free itself from obsolete ways of living and inconsequential talk. Inconsequential talk or irrelevant talk or mumbling nonsense, we've heard all about it. Obsolete ways of living. Some people move around on horses, and some people are moving around on tanks, and some people are moving around in transporters, Star Trek style. Obsolete ways of living. This guy dedicates it to his wife. I wonder if that ended in divorce. Let's go through this book quickly. Part 1. Enemy of Rome, the messengers who killed horses. I would never kill a horse unless it was suffering severely. Gentlemen, there's no other option to leave Rome for Greece and gather our armies there. It's ironic that this world war continues today. Cooking fires. We now use microwaves. Barbecue pits. Rogue legions. And beware of rogue legions. Developing an ulcer. Traders. Forcing a surrender. So I gave the Canadian Faculty Forces plenty of ample warning that there's world war going on. And the Canadian Fac Forces are telling me they're very confident they can defeat the entire world, even though they're outnumbered. The Canadian forces are outnumbered, and Canada's not even on Security Council. To be like the most powerful nations to be on the UN Security Council. Road Fort to command. Rome, Brutus, kings, Caesar, Julius, Octavian, I fight the war in Greece, Julius. I don't know what's going on in Europe. I think those countries are now called Italy and Greece. I'm not sure if they still exist. It's just called the European Union now. The European Union is outnumbered, fully infiltrated by foreign enemies. However, Europe has plenty of wealth. Hard iron. You are unarmed, gentlemen. Are you certain you'd like to try me? He asked. Tactical drills. Canadians are so fat and lazy during World War. Could easily just push a couple of buttons and destroy everybody. With stealthy, invisible lasers. And other top secret weapons. Pride in their commander. See all of these troops in great shape, abs of steel, buns of steel. Somehow I feel those fat, obese guys can kick their ass. I wonder sometimes. The push-ups and the sit-ups and the non-stop running, and then some 300-pound guy sits on you and wins the battle. And they say the 300-pound guy will get a heart attack and die. Question if it was a heart attack. What was the real cause of death? I think it was jealous skinny people. Man, this book is boring. Anyways. Refugees. So people seek refuge from war-torn countries. They go from one war-torn country and they say they couldn't find jobs in that war-torn country. They immigrate to Canada, another war-torn country. And it's just freezing cold here. You're shivering most of the time, so you just don't even want to leave the house. You just don't want to leave the house in the wintertime. Gaul or Spain, man, this, sorry, excuse me, where was I? EmpeRoR, the gods of war. Book is really boring. So if Canada is at war with over 200 nations, very confident can defeat all those nations with all their powers combined. All types of illegal immigrants have infiltrated Canada. And Canada keeps hosting these world queer events and all types of millions of illegal transsexuals in the country who don't want to leave because Canada's one big queer paradise. Anyways, this book is really boring. I gotta say something positive about it. The #1 bestseller, EmpeRoR, The Gods of War, ruling the world of epic adventure. And it's just a coincidence there's World War going on right now. And it is, I blame Canada. Books to read if you are bored. EmpeRoR, The Gods of War. EmpeRoR, The Gods of War. EmpeRoR, The Gods of War.